God Almighty, so He knows everything. To reach Him it's easy, He doesn't charge any fee. All you got to do is to get on your knees, people. Get on your knees.
Does the Most High Son Yahuwahshua love the Caucasian? That is the question we are here to answer. From what we have discussed so far, we can conclude that the Most High Son does not love the Caucasians. When the Canaanite woman came to Jesus, and remember the Canaanites were black people, and the disciples said, Master, chase her away. What Jesus declared to his disciples, he says, am I not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel? When Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, declared this, he was in accordance to the will of the Most High. Because all through scriptures, the Most High spoke about his love for Israel. The Most High spoke about he gathering Israel like a mother fowl gather her chicks. He speaks about Israel must come back to him so that he will be their God and they will be his people. He declared his undying love for Israel as a nation. So when Yahuwahshua says that he came to do his Father's will, and when he declared here, when speaking about the Canaanite woman, am I not come but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel? That is also the Father's will. The Father sent him only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He is the restorer of the breach. He is the one who the Most High sent, and he sent to warn or to restore the house of Israel back to their father, Yahweh. In Matthew chapter 8, 5 to 13, a story is told there where a centurion came to Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, and begged him a favor to heal his servant that was greatly ill. Who are the centurion? The centurion were Roman's citizen, a member of the Roman armed forces, and they were stationed in Jerusalem. A centurion is a Roman leader who has between 80 and 100 men under his command. So he was a high-ranking official in the Roman army. The centurion came to Jesus and asked him to heal his servant. The centurion expressed a lot of faith and confidence Yahuwahshua's, aka Jesus Christ's, ability to heal his servant. The centurion acknowledged that Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, was the Son of the Most High. That was enough to move the compassion needle, because it showed faith. Yahuwahshua healed the Caucasian servant because he believed that Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, was the Son of the Most High. And he believed that Jesus Christ had the power from the Most High to heal his servant. In the book of Mark, chapter 7, 26, let us read it. For a woman whose young daughter had an unclean spirit heard about him, and she came and she fell at his feet. The woman was a Greek, a Syro-Phoenician by birth, and she kept asking him to cast out the demon out of her daughter. But Jesus said to her, let the children be fed first, for it is not good to take the children's bread and throw it to the dog. And she answered and said to him, Yes, Lord. Yet even the little dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. First thing we must acknowledge here is that this woman was a Greek. She was from Greece. She was a Caucasian. She was asking the Most High Son, Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, for healing for her daughter that was demon possessed. This is what Jesus said. It is not good to take the children's bread and give it to the dogs. Jesus was referring to this Caucasian lady as a dog and her child as a dog. He said, it is not good for me to take the bread that was prepared for the Israelites. Remember, he came not but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The Most High sent him and gave him all of the strength and the power to take care of the needs of the Israelites. When this Caucasian woman, this Grecian woman came to him, he referred to her as a dog. He said, I can't take the children's bread and give it to a dog. But the lady was desperate. She said, yes, I am a dog, but let the dog eat a crumbs from the children drop in. And because of that, he performed another miracle. But there's something I want to bring to your attention. So here we see, on 2 occasions, Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, was approached by Caucasians in the scriptures. He was asked for help by these people who were begging and pleading, who confess their belief in the Most High God, and who confess that he was the Son of God and were able to do what they were asking. On 2 occasions, this happened. Let us go to Matthew. Jesus Christ started his ministry in Matthew chapter 5. When he started talking about blessed be the poor in spirit and all these things. In Matthew chapter 6, he continued. In Matthew chapter 7, he continued his preaching. In Matthew chapter 8, he was confronted by the centurion, the Caucasians, who wanted him to heal his servant. Later, in Mark 7, he was confronted by this Caucasian woman from Greece who wanted him to heal her daughter. In Matthew chapter 9, he went into a boat. Matthew chapter 13. We'll notice something strange taking place here. Let us go to Matthew chapter 13 verse 1. And this will tie everything in together. On the same day, Jesus went out of the house and sat by the sea. And a great multitude gathered together to him, so that he got into a boat and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. Then he speak to them in parables. From since Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, started his ministry, he was speaking to the people clearly where they could understand. No hidden gems, no storytelling. If you love God, you're going to have the benefit of the Most High. Blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Clear, easy to understand languages. But now, behold, a sower went out to sow. And he sowed some seeds in the field, and some fall on stony ground, and so forth. Parables. Why did Yahuwahshua, aka Jesus Christ, choose to change the manner in which he was ministering to the spiritual need of the people who his father sent him to take care of? Why did he change the method in the way he approached his ministry? There have to be a reason. No one ever just pick up and start changing the way they conduct business, the way they do business, especially when they were able to be successful in their own manner. Now, after he finished the parable, let us go down to Matthew chapter 13, verse 10. The disciples were even confused. Matthew 13:10. And disciples came and said to him, "Why do you speak to them in parables?" It is not his custom to speak to the Israelites in parables, but now he's doing it, and the disciples were confused. That is why they came to him. And they asked him clearly, why? Listen to what Jesus says, and I'm going to tell you why he concluded this. He answered them and said, "Because it has been given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given." Now we see a situation have developed here, where the you or the we and the them is coming into play. You, the Israelites, them, the Edomites. What you are seeing happen here, in this large crowd of people, there were Edomites, Caucasians, Roman and Greece in the congregation that was listening to what the Most High Son was saying. The Most High Son reflects on the Phoenician woman who came and asked him to heal her daughter. The dog that came and asked him to heal her daughter. He said, "Listen, I can't give the children bread to the dog." He reflect. And the centurion come back. So now he's seeing the Caucasians there in his audience. So that is why he starts speaking in parable. "I was sent to you, the Israelites, to teach you the mystery of the kingdom," not to them. Not to the Caucasians who now stands in the audience, who are now coming to ask me to heal their servants and to heal their children. Down to 13. "Therefore, I speak to them in parable, because in seeing they do not see, and in hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. And in them is the prophecy of Isaiah fulfilled, which says, hearing you will hear and shall not understand, and seeing you will see and will not perceive. For the heart of the people are dull." What Yahuwahshua is saying, if I speak clearly to them, because they are dumb, they are stupid, they will understand what I'm saying. Right? The heart of the people are dull. Their ears are hard of hearing, and their eyes are closed, lest they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and they should understand with their heart, and turn, so I should heal them. You catch it? Lest they should see with their eyes. If I speak clearly, they will hear with their ears. If I speak clearly, if I don't speak in parable, they will understand with their hearts, and they should turn and come to me for healing, because I was not sent to heal them. I don't want to heal them, I healed already. So that is why he was speaking in parable.
Pray that he increase our faith and endurance. Pray for his protection and also his guidance. Pray that he give to us life and strength for our